I see Bolt and Penny in the clouds. This is the Lorcana Archazian Island Trove. I am on the hunt for 5 enchanted cards. I'm hoping I can pull them in here. If I don't, I'm gonna have to head back to the game shop, still hope they have some troves in stock, and continue my search. To start with our box, we have the awesome storage box that always comes with troves. I really appreciate it because it not only holds the cards that do come with the trove, but leave a lot more room for you to keep adding as you keep collecting. This box is a gorgeous green on the top. I really like the colors in this set. I feel like they give me kind of hopeful vibes, very lighthearted, very fun. To start, we have the Mad Hatter here on the side. He is colorful, and if you look closely right here, he is shooting the hair with just tea. Looks like water and tea, very fun. The next one we have Belle. She is very steampunk. She looks like she is in her inventing era. You know her father Maurice, very proud of her. The next side, we have Bolt. It is so fun to see Bolt. I haven't seen Bolt since I was a kid, so I'm really excited to see all of the Bolt figures come out into this set and to see him in his cute little doggy way. And lastly, we have Jafar. Jafar looks so menacing on this box. I really like the way they did the crown on his head with those jewels and stuff. This really gets me excited for the future set of the Reign of Jafar coming out later this year. Super excited for the storage box, and then what I'm most excited about is everything that comes inside. So inside every storage box, we get a lore counter. This includes Bolt on it. He is just so cute. He's actually one of the enchanted cards I am really hoping to find because I love the colors surrounding him. So very fun for him to be on this lore counter. The next thing in here are our dice. Now, the dice are fun. They have the same color scheme as the rest of the set. They do, if you look closely, there is kind of a slight marble theme to them. I will say it's not my most favorite pair of dice from a trove. I so far believe that the Shimmering Skies dice are my favorite with the glitter inside. The next thing we have is our dividers. I'm excited to see the characters on these and how those turned out. Right off the bat, we have Pongo. He is there as his dad with one of his many children, which is hilarious. Very cute card. That's a fun divider. Then we get the Evil Queen in her evil glory. I like that it has the purple surrounding her. I think it just brings out her colors more. We get Pete. Pete is hilarious. He looks like he is in trouble here. I don't feel bad for him because he deserves it all coming his way. We have Mushu. Oh, I love Mushu. He is so fun. Here he looks big, bad, and tough. That's awesome. We get Baymax in his suit. I currently am rewatching Big Hero 6, and so it is fun to see him into this manner. And then we have Miss Bianca. I have not watched Rescue Rangers as well since I was a child. It's been a very long time, but I always appreciate the classiness of Miss Bianca. Even when she is in the middle of stuff, still holding it classy. And then we have our final divider, our just plain simple Lorcana divider. The last part, the best part of this, comes with all of our booster packs, which is awesome. I am super psyched to open these up. One of my favorite things on here, besides the Bolt card that I am looking for, is this Mirabelle. Mirabelle is one of my absolute favorite characters. I love Encanto. I love the colors in Encanto, and I really have appreciated the colors on the Encanto cards so far in previous sets, so I'm extremely excited to open these up and hopefully find an enchanted Mirabelle. I have 8 booster packs to open up from my trove. I am super excited for this. This is my absolute favorite part. I am on the hunt for 5 enchanted cards out of all of the new enchanted cards. I am looking for the Mickey Mouse, the Mirabelle, the Aurora, the Hero, and the Bolt. I just love the colors on these cards. I think they're super fun, and as a collector, I do have a feeling that they will all be worth a good amount eventually. So let's open these up and see what I can find. The first card we're gonna open up is our Mirabelle. No better way to start than one of my favorite characters from one of my top movies, so I'm super excited. Mirabelle, bring me that good magic that you can. Also, side note, if you haven't noticed already, when you open up booster packs, it comes with different cards. They actually come together as a puzzle piece. So super fun, kind of something to, rather than just tossing it away, make sure you flip it over, see if there is some sort of picture depicted on there, and then it's kind of fun to piece them together. All right, let's get into this. The new set released today. Look at all these new cards, all brand new to my collection. I'm super excited. All right, I remember as well, don't come at me. I'm terrible at name pronunciations, and I'm definitely gonna butcher these, or you can roast me in the comments below, up to you. The first card we have is our Tribal Elder, Tanana. This is a cool card. It is a little dark and stuff, but it looks like they are mixing up some sort of magic potion. This is really fun. It says, this is a place of wonder and learning. Pay attention to the owl and see what she can teach you. Well, I would be very fun to see what the owl can teach me. We have Yzma. I love Yzma. I think she's such a fun villain character. I would love to see even more of Yzma up on the screen. Disneyland, can you please bring me an Emperor's New Groove ride where we go through Yzma's laboratory? I would love that. In this one, she is the exasperated schemer. It says, one of these must be the right lever, but I'll be a llama's aunt if I can figure out which one. This is what, like I was just talking about. I would love an Yzma ride for it to start where you go up and it says, pull the lever, Kronk, and then it's the wrong lever, and that's just when you drop. I know I'm not the only one, so Disney, I hope you're listening. Please give us that ride. And in the meantime, though, I'll just live through this card. We have Mariano Guzman. Oh boy, he is the handsome suitor. He is just such a kind of dumb idiot, but with such a sensitive soul. Right? He is a mama's boy, so this is a funny thing to see him depicted in here. I do like that it's an Encanto character. Keep adding to the set. I also think it's very fun that they are branching out rather than just the Madrigal family, but starting to get some of the village people as well. Next, we have Penny the orphan, who is a clever child. This is Penny dear, now don't cry, we are here to help you. So the one actually telling her this is Miss Bianca. Again, I haven't seen Rescue Rangers since I was a child. I briefly remember Penny, but what's really cool with this card is if you look really close on this card, you can actually see a little Miss Bianca just hidden right up here in the corner. I always appreciate when they have those little attention to details. It is the things that you have to search for. What's also interesting with this card is these dark, shadowy eyes here. So obviously Penny is pretty scared, but never fear, the Rescue Rangers are here. Queen of Hearts. This is a cool looking card because she is floating on something, which is terrifying, the idea of her having more transportation to go cut off more heads. I'm not quite sure what she's floating on, but it is hilarious that she looks in such distress, you know, although that is not a woman that you want to put in distress, because I would personally like to keep my head, but I mean, I guess up to you. Dr. Calico, the green-eyed man. This is fun. I am super psyched for the Bolt things. I'm definitely gonna have to go rewatch Bolt. However, I do appreciate how bright the green is for his green eye here into this card. Even though he's holding Bolt's collar and it is shining bright, I do definitely go to his eye. Get it? His eye, because of his eye. Very eye-catching here. So that is fun that they did that highlighting here on the art. And behind him, it looks like we have maybe that's a couple little birds or butterflies floating around, just some fun little details in the background. Restoring the Heart. Now this is a cool card. This is one of the new features to Archazia's Island that is going to be a game changer, is that blended ink. So this is the first one that we have here. This is the beautiful heart of Tafiti, and so you can see Moana's hand here reaching for the heart, and it says, the moment her heart was returned, greenery burst to life and restored Tafiti to her rightful form. I am super excited to go ahead and start playing with these. I'm really excited for the blended inks. I think it just levels up the cards even more, adds a really fun aspect to the game and to the cards to tie in more colors. We have Thunderbolt. Now, this one, he is a heroic wonder dog. This is a fun blended card. If you look in the background, you actually see a bunch of the puppies surrounding him. So he is in his heroic state. I really like all of the light color in this card. I think the artwork of it's very fun, that there is just so many different details to look at, right? You can count all the little puppies on the different podiums. The light is fun. It brings a very light card. That's cool. Diablo. This is, wow. The artwork on this with the blended ink is such a cool blending because it does have that purple and that green to it. He really shimmers. It's not a foil card. I imagine this, if they have it in the foil version, is a really pretty one. I really love the purple highlighting on the tips of his wings, and if you look closely, they kind of outlined a lot of things with that mysterious, that dark purple. He is the spiteful raven. He is an ally. That is so fun. I do like also the purple clouds surrounding him. I love how much purple they tied into this, but also if you do look close, you kind of see the green coming through into his fur in these trees in the background. So they did a really good job. That's a really pretty card. I'm excited to have that one in my collection. Restoring the Crown. So this one, wow, this is a kind of hard to tell card, like what's going on. You have to look really closely here. So I'm gonna zoom in a little. You have to look and see that you see Jafar here. He is wearing the crown. This is the same crown that Jafar is wearing on our storage box that we got for this set. So here he is lifting it up. He has all of this power going on. We have things crumbling around him, and this is a rare card. So a lot of stuff. Definitely take a closer look at it and see what your favorite aspect of this card is. Let me know in the comments below. Next, we have King Candy. Now, this is fun. This is King Candy as the royal racer. In the back, you can see Taffeta Mutton Fudge looks disappointed and like she is stuck and unhappy. He is evil as can be. The funny thing here, and what I'm laughing at, is that he has goggles on his helmet and he is not wearing them, but he's driving through clearly some sort of liquid. I would personally think that if you're driving through liquid, you would wear the goggles. But King Candy, he doesn't need it. He's on a mission. He's gonna win. I really love the Wreck-It Ralph. I love all of the Sugar Rush vibes. I think it is so colorful, so fun. And so to have them incorporated into these cards is just awesome. Okay, our last one is, we got Steel Coin. Now, this is not an enchanted card, but the really cool thing with this is how much that foil really makes it pop. The shimmering in this is really cool. The colors aren't the most bright. I do like the blue background there. However, something about this card just really, the foil just really is leveling it up and adding to it. It says, as the coil clicked onto Shanzai's arm, she felt a strange sense of clarity. That's cool that they were able to really highlight, the more you turn the card, different things that are popping at me. So I really like that in a foil. It is not an enchanted card. I still have 7 packs left to open. I really hope that I can find one. I am out of the 5 that I am searching for. If I could find all 5, I don't even know what I'll do with myself, but at least let me just find one of them. Let's open our next pack. This is pack number 2 that I'm going to open out of the 8 that I got from this Trove box. I'm on the hunt for those 5 cards, Bolt being one of them, so I'm hoping with Bolt on the box, maybe it'll bring good vibes and give me one of those enchanted cards. First thing we notice when we open this card, that is a very fun thing to start off with, a little story here. And on the back side, a part of those puzzle pieces. So I really recommend that you check these out, see what you can piece together, what pieces of a story that you can piece together as well. With our next set, we're getting into it. We start off with some canine crunchies. These are hilarious. These look like things my dog would absolutely love. However, 3 boxes of them seems like way too many for any one dog to have. And so I would hate to have to be the one to pick that up after a dog eats all of that. We have Raja. Wow. That is a really fun card. This is the Ghostly Tiger. I absolutely love the glow surrounding Raja. The aspects of the tail shimmering coming here from his claws, the way that he is moving says he may be spectral, but the danger is very real. This is a stunning card. The artwork in here is absolutely impeccable. I just want to stare at this, definitely going to put it in a sleeve, and hopefully I can find a foil version just because I know it'll pop even more. But I think the colors are really fun. Raja looks ferocious as ever, even in a ghostly, ethereal state, and so that's a really fun pull. We have another Yzma. I did get this Yzma in the previous pack, so another one to add to the collection. Still a fun card. We have Mulan! I love in the Mulan vibes. This is Mulan as a disguised soldier. I definitely know she's trying her hardest. Whether it's good enough or not, you know, that's for her to have to prove. And so this is hilarious. I love the Mulan vibes. When I was a kid, I even had Mulan shoes, wearing those in the Disney park, so to see them in the card is awesome. Her facial expression, this is hilarious. I think they captured it so well into this card of her really trying. However, I will say that that armor looks way too heavy for her, and I'm very impressed because I know I would be stuck laying on the ground. We have Robin Hood. I always love the Robin Hood cards. I think the artists do such a great job on bringing in all the colorful colors and the details to really make Robin Hood pop, especially with him wearing that green shirt and the background having usually a lot of green because he is in the Sherwood Forest. And so for them to get the red and the green to pop is one of my favorite things. Here it looks like he is working on his arrows, which is great because he is the sharpshooter. He needs all of the strong arrows that he can. We have Card Soldiers. Now this one is a funny card because if you look at the background here, it looks like this card soldier is definitely helping out this one, and this guy has no clue. He's just here, he's just trying to do his job, trying not to get killed by the Queen of Hearts, and then a whole scene is going on in the background. Do we think these are part of the ones that painted the roses red, or were they in a different area? Gaten Moliere. Now this is AKA the Mole. He is kind of a funny, creepy character, right? He's coming in, he is here on the Atlantis vibes, which I recently did rewatch. Atlantis and Treasure Planet I do tend to mix up. They're basically like the same story. They blend together a lot for me. And so it's easy for me to get the characters mixed, and I forgot about him. So when he came on screen, I was like, oh, a little repulsed by him and stuff. Very creepy dude, but hilarious character. I do hope he stays in the movie, stays here in Lorcana and not in real life. We have the Prince. Now, this is him in his heroic state. You actually can see his facial details really well, which is nice. I feel like in some of the previous sets, those have been more shadowed, so you can't see those expressions. Here you can see them, you can see the detail. He's clearly on a mission. He is the vigilante suitor. That is one way to look at it. I don't know personally if there was someone dead in a casket. That was some random stranger. I wouldn't go kiss him, but good for him, I think. We have the steel coin. I did just pull the foil version of this in the last deck, so fun to see it in the normal version. The colors still pop, which is impressive, and I do like one detail that I did not notice on the last one, but I am noticing here is I like all the purple. You know, she has the purple on her fingernails, she has a little purple wristband back there, the purple dress. That is fun colors because the contrast with the turquoise blue and all of the gold, and then the gold on the stairs. It's kind of funny when you get a foil card, how some areas pop, others don't. So when you see it in the regular version, the different things that you can notice. We have our rare card. This is Restoring the Crown. I did previously get this one in the last deck as well, so a little bummed that it's not a new one for me. It is still a cool card, and I do recommend that you do look at it at a closer view because there is a lot going on in this card. And our last card is a Minnie Mouse. Oh, it's not our last card. No way! It was our second to last card, so that's even better. I got Minnie Mouse and I got foil Minnie Mouse. Oh, that is awesome. These are legendary cards. It is so cool to get the normal version and the foil. I've only had this happen one other time where it was both, so that is really fun. She looks like she is a storyteller, although her story looks a little hard to read as it looks very see-through. That is so cool. I love Minnie Mouse. She's not Mickey Mouse, and that's okay. I still love Minnie. She's part of the Fab Five, and how can you not love them? But those are very cool cards, both legendary in my book, even though it is not an enchanted card. Get it? Legendary in my book. We did not find an enchanted card yet. I still have 6 more packs to open. I really hope I can find one. If I can find the 5 that I want, I will absolutely lose it. Keep watching to see what I find next. Let's open it up and get to it. We have, it looks like another part of the story. This one is number 15. It'll be awesome to be able to collect the full story. Earlier we pulled number 11. So that is very fun. And on the back, we do have a part more of the puzzle. I'm really hoping we can also, a fun thing I didn't know I was gonna be collecting. I'm really hoping we can collect it all. That's a really cool thing with this set that just elevates it more than the other sets, is having this whole story with it. We have another Raja to start us off. I really like this card. I think it's really pretty. Definitely recommend finding it and putting it in a sleeve because it's gorgeous artwork. Berlioz, oh my goodness, I forgot that we have the Aristocats getting introduced into this. This was one of mine and my sister's favorite movies when we were little. It is so cute how the little kittens can have all of their extracurricular activities. This one is hilarious. It looks like he has quite the mischief, like quite the whiskers. He says, "Look what I found, can we stay here and play?" Which is very on track for him. That is awesome card. I'm really psyched to get the Aristocats. We have a Candlehead. Candlehead looks like she is helping a friend out at least, which is great. She looks pretty nice. However, very risky to stop a race and to help a friend. Loving the Wreck-It Ralph, excited to pull more from Sugar Rush. Hey Hey, I have been getting so many Hey Hey cards. I just didn't even think that you could imagine Hey Hey in all of these situations. And so having him into this one with the coconut on his head is hilarious. Poor Hey Hey, this chicken man, way too stressful of a life. We have Belle. Now Belle looks like she is an apprentice inventor, which I know makes her dad Murray super happy. This looks like it is inventions gone wrong, which is also a little on track with the family. So way to keep it in the family, Belle. Card Soldiers. I did pull this card in my last deck, and so a little bummed to get it again. Hopefully I can keep finding some new ones. Anastasia. Now she is the bossy stepsister. I believe that she ends up being the nicer stepsister, as we see in Cinderella 2 when Cinderella does help her with her life. However, I still would not want her as a stepsister or as a sister. Restoring the Heart. I did pull this card already. It is from Moana, looking and putting into Fidi's heart right here. You can see the Taka outline, and then you can see the heart bringing that back, shedding Taka. Fidget. This is a new card for me. He is a sneaky bat. It looks like he is on a mission and clearly getting ready to be launched. You can see someone's hand right here holding him out. I actually can't remember what Fidget movie he is, so if you remember, please put it in the comments below so I can go watch that. This is Kenai. Kenai is holding little Coda right there. They both look, Coda looks scared, Kenai looks determined. It is a rare card. It does look like there is some scary stuff surrounding them, hence the scared face and the determined face. We have Tuk Tuk. It is a rare card. Tuk Tuk is from Raya and the Last Dragon. I at least know that. And this one is cute. He's just a cute little guy. He hasn't quite grown up to his giant state. And he gets massive. And so fun to see him in this small little way portrayed. And our last card is not an enchanted. It is so much to give. This is from Bolt that has a lot of shine to it. You can see right here too, Bolt and his new friends that he has to help him along the way. That is a very fun little aspect to it. I do wish the colors popped a little bit more. The best part about this card is actually seeing Bolt and Penny in the clouds. So you have to look a little closely because your eyes don't immediately go there, but I absolutely love that attention to detail. I think that is just the best thing to do for incorporating the clouds and more stuff into the card. That was the third deck. I still have 5 more to go. I really hope that we can find an enchanted card. I'm on the hunt for 5 specific ones from this set. I will even kill for just 1 enchanted card. Please hope that the rest of the packs have them. We're gonna open up our Mad Hatter pack next and hope we can get an enchanted card. We do have a new story card with this one. This is number 16. We just pulled number 15, and it looks like we have more of the puzzle piece. I'm really excited to put that together. We start with Bucky, the Nutty Rascal. This is a hilarious card. If you look closely, you can actually see Cusco and Pacha down here. You have Nutty up here with all of the nuts. That is fun. I love all of the Emperor's New Groove cards. We go to Grunge, the cannon expert. This is great. He loves 2 things, explosions and even more explosions. I absolutely love that. I think it's very fun. I believe he is from Treasure Planet. If it's been super long since you've watched it, go give it another rewatch. We have Peppa, Madrigal. Now I do have Peppa in a different set. That one she's getting poured on. This one is great because it is sunshine and sunshine coming down on her. What's interesting with this card though is the background is not what you would expect for a Madrigal to be in. It is in a different one. So it says Archazia's calming presence helped Peppa dispel her dark mood. Well, Peppa should just keep Archazia around all the time. Training staff. This is from Mulan. What's really fun with this one is we just pulled a different Mulan earlier where she was as the undercover soldier, and those ones, the little robots behind her had red. These ones have blue in them. So fun little detail, something to go check out if you have both cards, and it is great that they go together. It says, do not sit idle while others quest for glory, Li Shang. Honey Lemon. I have been rewatching Big Hero 6, and Honey Lemon is just the sweetest, cutest little chemistry whiz. I wish I had as big of a brain as hers because how quickly she just puts things together, and that excitement is awesome. So super fun to add. Stabbington Brother. Without a patch, he is on a hunt. This is hilarious of a card. It is very dark, a little hard to see. Hopefully he makes it where he needs to go. Thunderbolt, we did pull this one already. There are some fun details in the background, so go check those out. We have another Hey Hey. Like I said, I keep getting Hey Hey cards. I do appreciate all of them. I think Hey Hey is great. He is a hilarious little character. Who knew a rooster could have that much impact, but he does. So very fun to have another Hey Hey. We have Anna, and here she is the Icebreaker. Now this is a very fun card. It looks like she is throwing all the snowballs that she can, which is hilarious while doing it on possibly ice skates. So seems like a very hard coordination combo. Good for her. We have our first super rare card. This is Pete. He gives me John Silver vibes in this. If you've seen Treasure Planet, that's just what he looks like, and that's what I believe they were going for because he is the space pirate. He has the same one leg and same looks like mechanical arm that John Silver wears, and very much the same outfit. So very fun how they took the John Silver character from Treasure Planet and then incorporated that into Pete here. The next we have our legendary card, which is the Queen. She is the Jealous Beauty. What's really cool on this card is actually if you move it back and forth, you can notice that they did highlight her in a gloss that is separate. They have done this on some of the other princess cards and stuff. I have a Princess Anna where it is a similar thing. So that is a really cool little detail that they do. And we did not get a Enchanted card. We have a Gaten Moliere, the creepy mole guy. He is fun to have now that I have the regular and the foil version. I do always appreciate that. I am bummed it's not enchanted, so the search continues. We have 4 cards left. I'm still looking for some enchanted cards. I really hope we can find one. We do have a new part of the story. This is number 17, which is great. We have found 11, and then we found 15, 16. And it looks like we have Lady on the back part of this puzzle piece. We start with another Yzma card. I do appreciate that this is a different Yzma than what I have pulled. This is her into the transformed kitten. However, she probably looks the most relaxed I've ever seen Yzma, so maybe she should just stay in this state. We have Lady. That is so fun to have Lady and the Tramp into this set, and to have her, looks like she is the elegant spaniel. She is creeping in somewhere. Maybe she shouldn't be, and she looks like she knows it, but she's a determined doggo on a mission. We have Trusty, the loyal bloodhound. He says, as my grandpappy old reliable used to say, save your energy for when it matters. That is some smart thing. I think Trusty may be taking it a little too serious with all of the naps and stuff, but maybe not. I'm a fan of naps, so I'm on the same page as him. We have Kakamora. So we've seen a lot of Kakamora in some previous sets. It's kind of fun to see them again. I always appreciate the colors in these cards. I feel like they really pop and they really shine through, especially for these cute little coconut guys. And so even as Moana said, they're kind of cute. I agree, Moana. We have another Robin Hood card. We have pulled this one already, a repeat for this collection. The Matchmaker. This is fantastic to have her here. She is such a funny character in Mulan, and so having her into this and to add to the Mulan collection just is a fantastic sprinkles on top of a nice sundae of cards. It says, who spit in her bean could? Grandma Fa. I agree. We have Duchess. I mentioned this on the last pack. I am so psyched to have the Aristocats added to the collection, and I'm really glad they're introducing them in Archazian Island pack. This is the Elegant Feline. We have the Ruby Coil. This one says, Venturo felt a spark from his arm coil and energy flooded his strained muscles. I would love to have that on all of my strained muscles. Give me all of the spark, all of the extra strength. I don't think that's cheating in the slightest sense. As a climber, I could really use that. We have Mufasa. Now this is a really cool card. This is Mufasa amongst the stars. It is absolutely brilliant of them to do different parts as stars and then other parts filled in with his character. I think the blend of the ink is absolutely fantastic. What a gorgeous card. I really like the artwork. I'm very psyched to have this one. We have Basil. I have a couple Basil cards. He is a rare card. He's not my most favorite. I do feel like for the colors being in there in this one though, they are popping more, which is really fun, especially on this side. They go with his crazy eyes, and so the connection there is great. We have the super rare Queen of Hearts. Wow, the artwork on this card is really cool. She is, as evil as she looks absolutely elegant here, like just such a very powerful woman. And so even though she's a villain, I love the power and the energy coming here. I even like how these branch back here surrounding her is a heart. That detail is awesome. It looks like she has so many things going on, different spades into her gown. She has a couple hidden hearts in there. Her smile is great. The attention to detail. I'm really psyched to have this card. That's cool. Our last card is from Wreck-It Ralph. This is Wreck-It Ralph in the Hero Duty uniform. It is a foil card. This is fantastic. It is so cute with the little mushrooms added in there. I love the details. He looks like he is ready. Like he doesn't quite know what he's doing, but he is ready for it. And this is a rare card. And he says, I got that medal in the bag. Sure you do, Ralph. Sure you do. It unfortunately is not an enchanted card, so I'm a little bummed there. I'm really hoping that we can find one or all 5 that I am on the hunt for. 3 packs left. Let's open up our next pack and hope we can find it. So our story continues with number 18. I am loving the story. I'm also glad that we are finding a good chunk of them in order. I don't think that was planned, but that really worked out. Hopefully I can find the rest of the order for those. We start this pack off with Pain. He is the impudent imp. It says, wasn't there something the boss wanted us to take care of? Was it testing these arrows? I don't think it was testing those arrows. However, Pain really wants to do it. So I take it as this is the do it now and ask for forgiveness later, which is hilarious. We have Drizella. It is fun that we now have the other sister. We found Anastasia earlier. Nice to see Drizella. Looks like she is getting pushed again into the mud. Honestly, she deserves it. So good for her. Good for her to have some stuff coming back her way. Spaghetti dinner. This looks delicious. I didn't realize how hungry I was till I looked at this card. That looks absolutely delicious. Looks like you have some breadsticks in the background. I am hungry. It says, hey, Tony's, of course, the very place for a special occasion. Tramp knew where to take a girl. Aquila, the wolf pack leader. I actually cannot remember what this is from, so if you know who Aquila is, please tell me in the comments below. It does look like a fun card though, a little harrowing, a little dark. I do wish that the lighting was a little bit more bright because it does look like kind of a more dull card in the artwork. Not that strong. Pepper. Now this is one of the many Dalmatian puppies. This is a very fun card. It says Peppa proves every puppy is part of the pack, which is that's adorable. We have another Stabbington brother. This is Stabbington with a patch. It is hilarious that that is how they define them, without a patch, with a patch. Very descriptive. I wonder if that is how their mother tells them apart as well. We have Marie! I am loving the Aristocat vibes. We now are on our way to getting almost all of the Aristocats. We just have a couple more to go, so I'm very excited to find Marie. She is just a cute little kitten that has to deal with her annoying brothers. Wow, this Wendy Darling is an epic looking card. It almost is hard to tell it's Wendy Darling because of how much is going on. She is decked out in all of the pirate gear, but if you do look closely right here, you can still see her iconic blue bow back there into her pirate hat, and it looks like she is flying over all of Archazia, which is fantastic. She is the pirate queen. We have Kashikim, the ancient ruler. He looks very ancient here. It doesn't look like he's underwater, as an Atlantean kind of does live under, so I'm curious what his thoughts are on being above the sea. We have a rare card, Madam Mim. This is so fun. I absolutely love the colors in this card. They are bright, they are bold, they are popping. Much like my shirt, I am here for all of the neon vibes of it. And Madam Mim is just she's like a kooky, crazy great aunt that somehow is still alive and I don't know how. We have another rare card, which is the Devil's Eye Diamond. This looks enchanting. It looks like desirable. It says, just look at it, filled with power for its owner. Madame Medusa is definitely after this, and we should protect it at all costs. That is awesome. Our last card is a Queen of Hearts foil. This is a super rare card and it is great because I do have the regular version of it, so fun to get it in the foil. She is flying, she looks like she is stuck and she is stressed out. I would not want to be around when she lands. Did not find any Enchanteds yet. I am getting a little desperate feeling now. I really hope I can find one. I have 2 packs left of this trove. Please, oh please let me find one. We're gonna go with this first of the last two packs that I have. Mad Hatter, I'm going mad, so please give me what I want. Our story continues. And then it is more of that puzzle. I can't wait to put that together. The first one we have of this new pack is Honey Marin. I believe it's from Frozen 2 when we learn more about Anna and Elsa's parents and how they met, which is really fun. I've only seen the movie once, so I don't know too much about it, but I do like that they are introducing these characters. We have the Cheshire Cat. He looks like he is up to no good. I absolutely love how much he pops in this. They did the shadows surrounding him like they do on the other cards, but I like that they didn't do it on the face so you can really see that Cheshire grin, and it's hilarious his eyebrows being so high up with his ears. The way he can go apart and then come together is a very fun thing, so that's a cool card. Calhoun. Now Calhoun is just a bad A, woman of power and strength. She's someone I wish to be, and it is hilarious how right here she looks like reining in all of the girls from Sugar Rush, because you know, she knows the secret to parenting, and it looks like she's using it right here. We have Miss Bianca. Now this is very fun. She's very classy. This is the same card that is on the side of the Trove box, and so it's nice to have it in the card form as well as on the box. Moana. Now this one's really pretty. It is a little dark. However, it's nighttime, so I guess I'll give it to them. I do like, though, how there is some light shining onto those waves around her. It gives her the spirit vibes of everything. It says Adventure of Land and Sea. We have a Cybug. I'm excited to pull this Cybug. The last kind of Cybug-esque I saw was a King Candy I pulled in a Cybug form, so it's fun to have it as just a normal Cybug. These things are creepy. I do not want to run into any of them, and I hope they never come out of Disney. We have Perla. Oh, this is such a cute card. I love the mixed inks on this. I love her happy sewing. It is so colorful. She is very nimble, very great to have around if you ever miss a button like it is here and need it sewed back on, or some elegant dress made, some piece of clothing. That is cool. Denai, the impatient hunter. Now it says there's no time, we have to act now. I believe this is from Brother Bear. This looks terrifying. I really need to go back and rewatch Brother Bear. So tell me about this character in the comments below if you know about him. We have a steel coil. I have pulled this card in a foil as well as the normal, so another one in the collection. We have the glass slipper. This is a rare card. This looks elegant right here. I do like the little pillow, although I do wonder how safe it is to actually keep it on a pillow and not on something a little bit more sturdy. We have a Mirabelle. This is a super rare card. She looks fantastic here. I love all of the colors. That is one of my favorite things for the Encanto cards, is the colors that they have onto these artwork cards. We have the butterflies surrounding here. We have the Casa helping her create those steps as she's going up. So that is absolutely a very fun detail to have. I'm very psyched for this card. And we have a Grenwinge. I cannot pronounce his name. He's a creepy guy. It is a foil card whose favorite thing is shooting cannons. I have him in the regular version, so now I do have him in the foil. I'm a little bummed on this one, not the most psyched. It would have been more fun to get that Mirabelle card into the foil, or better yet, the Mirabelle Enchanted that I am on the hunt for. I did not pull any Enchanteds in this one. I have already opened 7 booster packs. I have 1 booster pack left to open. I really hope that I can get at least 1 Enchanted card from this trove. And then it looks like to start off this last booster pack that I opened, we have a number 19 again, which was the one that was in the last booster pack. So it is that same story. I'll have to keep searching to find the rest of the story and puzzle. We start this one with Panic, which is great. We had Pain earlier, and it is fun to see Panic. I don't feel like I've been pulling as many of his cards. He is the high-strung imp. It looks like he is up to no good. I do like the colors and appreciate how much he does pop out. We have Wake Up Alice. Wow, this one is really cool. Look at all of these details surrounding her. You have the Mad Rabbit, you have a card soldier, you have the Mad Hatter, a teacup, another card soldier, and you have the Queen of Hearts surrounding her as she dreams. And it says, Alice, will you kindly pay attention and recite your lesson from Alice's sister? That's a really fun card. I appreciate the attention to detail in the artwork. I'm really glad to have that one in the collection. We have more canine crunchies. Again, I do not want to pick up after the dog that eats all 3 boxes of these. This is Matthias. He is the Arendelle General. He is just trying to do his job and protect. I can't imagine if he ever thought he would do this after the king and queen left to have so much excitement back in his life. We have another side bug. I just pulled this one. It is a duplicate card for me. Hopefully I have some more ones that I haven't pulled. Razul. This is a menacing guard. He looks hilarious. His head is so massive, and more so what he wears on top of his head. I don't know how he doesn't just tip over and fall to the side. He is someone you don't want to rub on the wrong side for sure. We have another Anastasia. It is clear that she definitely just pushed her sister Drizella. We have pulled both Drizella and we have pulled this Anastasia card already, so this is just a repeat. Beagle Boys. This is exciting. I saw this as one of the options that I could have pulled, so I am excited to pull this one. If you have watched DuckTales, you will know all about the Beagle Boys and how terrible crooks that they are, and how somehow Huey, Dewey, Louie always outsmart them. Double Trouble. This is very fun. It has all of the fairies in here and looks like they are doing their make it pink, make it blue in their perfect fashion that they do. And it says, we've had enough of your shenanigans. Take that, Merryweather. Merryweather is the feistiest one and one I definitely do not want to cross. We have the Mad Hatter. This is a rare card. This is really fun. There is so much colors of this. This is the same card that is on the outside of the Trove box, so it is a fun one to have the card of, as well as to match the artwork on the box. There is so many details, so many cups of tea, that I don't know how one person can drink all of those. I definitely, though, would like to try them. So that is a very fun card to add to the collection. We have another, the Queen. This is a legendary card. I did pull this one already, so this is a duplicate for me. I still appreciate the shining on her, the gloss that makes her pop out from the rest of the card. And we have Trusty. This is the foil version of Trusty. So now I do have both versions of him. The foil one is very fun with all of the gold in here that makes it just kind of pop and shine more in the right angle of the light. However, it is not an enchanted card. I just opened 8 booster packs from this trove. I did not find any enchanted cards. I'm going to have to go back to the game shop and hope that they still have some troves left in stock so I can open more booster packs. Watch this video next as I continue my hunt for as many enchanted cards as I can find.